Don Emigdio Jarquin Ramirez has been making mezcal for 40 years.
Yo aprendí desde chamaco con mi papá. De los 14 años en adelante ya empecé a hacer todo el proceso.
But this entire industry is under threat because of how agaves are cultivated. And amazingly, bats could be the key to the solution. Mature agaves send out roots that grow into small plants, genetic copies of the original plant. These clones are then used to plant new fields. The problem is, because all the agaves are genetically identical, they are all identically vulnerable to the same diseases. Any single sickness can wipe out an entire field.
Crecen muy chulas las primeras plantas, pero después, como siempre, de raíz, se van degenerando.
Muchísimo gusto, don Emigdio.
Está muy bien.
This is where Rodrigo and the bats have stepped in to try and help. Agave pollen is released at night, so bats are their main pollinators.
Nosotros pensábamos que las abejas eran las que polinizaban la flor, pero dicen que no, que es el murciélago.
Most producers don't let their agaves flower because it drains all the sugars in the plant that are needed to make mezcal. But letting some of the agaves flower and be pollinated by bats is the only way to get genetic diversity back.
Tráete un poste.
Rodrigo and his team are going to check to see if any bats visit tonight. If he proves a field is pollinated by bats, then every bottle made there gets a special label, certifying it as bat-friendly.
When people see the emblem of the bat-friendly program on the label, they get excited. And then the word continues to spread that way.
If Emigdio is lucky, his brand, Mezcal Vago, could be one of the first to earn this special label. As night falls, tens of thousands of bats are just waking up. They will fly up to 100 kilometers in a single night, looking for flowers to feed on. They've found Emigdio's field. To reach the sweet nectar, their tongues extend to nearly the same length as their bodies. The bats carry pollen from wild agaves they fed on earlier in the night. This wild pollen fertilizes Emigdio's agaves, producing genetically diverse seeds he can plant to rejuvenate his crop.
Este es el chiquitito. Este tiene mucho polen.
It's a great opportunity for Emigdio and his family to get to know the bats.
I have seen many times the change in the eyes of people. When you give them the facts about why we need bats, they get it in a flash. I've turned bat haters into bat defenders in the course of 10 or 15 minutes.
Ya cuando nos mostró, pues, pensé que, pues, que son muy, muy bonitos, muy atractivos. Son nuestros compañeros de trabajo, nuestros aliados.
1, 2 y 3.